Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.
I don't want to move too fast, but can't resist your sexy ass. Just spread for me. I can't wait to get you home. Don't want to come on too strong, but I'll play in you all day long. Just spread for me. I can't wait to get you home.
I can't read minds, but I can read yours. I think that she says she wants to pour yourself all over me. What you think? I could be wrong, but pupils don't lie. And if they do, by God, they must fry. Fry? You know, like electric chair, the way you stare. Yeah, I'm there. You committed a crime, and I am the victim. I got an eye out for shit that cries out passionately. We'll do things backwardly, forward or horizontally. I'm too young to be settling down, quick to change my mind tomorrow. So now I can borrow your timid torso, more though than your soul. Honestly, gotta be how I roll. Fuck the rhythm, tuck the rhythm under your bosom. You're the prism, Charlie Chisholm. What's the first? Let's rehearse, make it a baby, put it in order. I want a baby daughter. Dance to the tip of my tongue, shake the clouds until there's no more wetness in them. Tell your homegirls that you will send them a postcard from 3000. Ha!
Whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha 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 ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha 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 ha, whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha.
If you heard anything hitting the mic, that was my hair.
Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode from the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jade and XD. Yes, I am your host, XD, aka Certified Lover.
Whoa.
Abe, you can bleep that.
I'm Jade, aka what's that bitch? Alicia Carrion-Caca. I'm just here. Today, I'm just here.
Just here.
What's that damn?
Here for weed.
Well, how does that song go? How did that damn song go? We always reference that depressed girl song. How does it go?
Oh yeah, when she's just at a party and she just can't wait to leave out of here. Here.
That's me today. That's me the past few days, nigga.
Gosh. Here.
I'm like, I will open my eyes. I'm like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm remixing, but I don't. Yes, that's me today.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I just want to I don't necessarily want to address it to make anybody else sad because we've all been sad this week, but peace to everybody. You know, we're all in this together. Yeah. Just love up on each other and be kind.
That's the part. That's the part right there. Be kind and love the people who love you.
And love the one you're with. Oh yeah, love the one you're with.
I've been
You ain't
watching
got
a
to
lot
like
of
the
white
one
TV.
you're with. Oh, what? Huh?
Oh. Tell about the dream.
Well, today's getting grown.
Price change.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Someone said we should cover wife swap on Patreon, and I'm not opposed to it.
Did I ever tell you my wife swap story?
No.
No?
And I'm nervous, but okay.
Okay. Hold on, because I can tell you what year it was. Okay.
Hold on, nigga, you was on wife swap?
Okay, just listen for a second.
Oh my gosh. I learn something new about you every week.
Yeah. Okay, yes, because this is after I graduated. Well, didn't you know, you get the gist. I was in college at this point. So I come to my parents' house. I'm in school. I dropped in on them very frequently. You know, laundry. Y'all know that. You know the vibes.
Yeah, you know the vibe.
So I walk in and my sister's like, "Come here." So I was like, "What?" She's on the phone and she holding the receiver. If you don't know what a receiver is, Google a phone from the 90s, a home phone. So she's
Google phone.
Okay, right? No, don't do that because they're going to get all kinds of galaxy stroids or whatever the fuck they putting out these days. So she's like, she puts a hand over the receiver and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, I am on the phone with Wife Swap. And I was like, nigga, what is Wife Swap? She's like, it's a TV show and they want our family to be a part. And I was like, this is a scam. Hang up the phone. And she's like, no, it's a producer lady on the phone. She's British. She was like, talk to her. She was like, tell her your ma. She was like, pretend you're ma. And I was like, hello. So I proceed to find out that my sister has been sending secret notes and things to these producers. So, okay, just a small, and I promise you I'm not.
That's a very 90s kid thing to do.
I promise you I'm not making any of this up. Let me give you a little context to that. My sister was a strange one as a child. And so we would constantly get mail. When she got to a certain age, we started getting a lot of mail for for Penelope Jones. And so so we're like, yo, who is Penelope Jones? She was using, obviously, her initials, but she changed it to Penelope Jones. So she would get all this mail. And my mom is like, I think your sister is up to stuff because she is always getting mail in the name of Penelope Jones. And who is sending her mail? She's like 13. And So my sister is the reason that I ended up front row at that Kanye concert and got backstage and talked to Kanye for that hour when I told y'all about that, because she signed up for this thing where Sierra was doing mall tours and she won a free Boost mobile phone, a little makeover, and 2 front row tickets to the Kanye and Usher concert. So, and then I finagled my way backstage with my mouthpiece. So, a team. They wouldn't let her back because she was underage, but that's another story. She was big mad at me. So that's just a little context. Penelope Jones got a lot of mail to the crib. So fast forward, I jump on the phone and pretend to be my mother with this British lady from the production of Wife Swap. And she's like, So your daughter has been telling me so many things about your family, and we're just quite interested to see, if you will be interested in participating, blah, 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 blah. She starts going into the spill. And I'm like, well, I got to talk to my husband about that. And, what all would you require? And she's like, we would need a videotape and a blah, blah, blah of your family, already from the description. We're quite interested. Then my mother walks in.
Nah.
This is dead ass a sitcom. And I'm like, So I'm just on the phone, okay, So my mother looks at us. She's a black mother. She looks at me and my sister. She's like, what are y'all up to? And Jade, why are you here? So, because I had mad jobs, nigga. I was in school. Why am I there? So I don't even have it in me to make nothing up in the moment. I'm just like, Miss, okay, I'm not my mother. I was like, I'm actually the older sister. I was like, my mother just walked in, and I'm going to let you talk to her for real. So my mother's like, what? We don't even give her no context. We just give her the phone. So the lady gets on the phone with her. She gives her the whole same spiel she gave me. And then also adds, that was not you. That was your oldest daughter pretending to be. She was, well, we're definitely interested in your family. And here's my mother. She don't even live here. And my mother, it doesn't matter. She's part of the family. We're very interested. So she gets off the phone, and my mother's like, what have you been up to? She knows this page. So then she's like low-key intrigued because there's money involved. So my father comes, and she tells him about it, and he was like, hell no, absolutely not. A family is never getting on TV. You ain't about no, I don't want no white people in my house. I don't want nobody sleeping in my bed. I'm not down for none of this shit. No. And they called us for months trying to get us to join Wife Swap until finally, they just finally stopped because we weren't doing it. But that is a true life story of how my family was asked to be on Wife Swap because my sister signed us up.
Hi, and welcome to Trading Spouses, the show where we take two married couples and, you guessed it, make them trade spouses for a whole month. Watch the sparks fly today because for the first time on our show, we're going interracial.
Penelope
Jones. She got a lot of mail, nigga.
You know what's interesting? I used to do that. I
believe that.
Well, because, and I would get, you know how you had to skim the shit for, the penny CDs or whatever? So it was you had to give a fake name. Nigga, would... And then you gave a fake billing address. So, the mailing address was different. So, I was Eric Crane of Palo Alto, California. The address I gave them was a Safeway. So, nigga, I have all my penny CDs still to this day.
I got, what? I'm trying to remember a couple CDs I got off of those Columbia House. I got Case's Open Letter. I got 112's Part 3. I remember that. One of Genuine's albums. Cameron's Purple Haze. Those were a few I remember getting because I remember I got this big bundle and I was like, oh nigga, all of this for a penny.
It's Christmas.
Then my mother found out what was going on. She comes and she goes, them CDs cost $400 and they're going to come after your ass for them.
Oh my gosh.
Which that Columbia House shit was a scam, boy.
It really was. It's how do you and you know who does that still?
Who?
Disney. They have this thing called the Disney Movie Club. That's how I bought Polly. That I lost at your house.
Oh, which to this day, I really feel like the spirits took it.
Yeah, it's weird because Polly 2 stayed, but not Polly 1.
And I mean, do we need to say much more about it?
Polly 2 going home. Also, related but not. Shout out to all of you tagging us to all the Addie content this past week for whatever reason.
We
conjured her up.
Right. Who knew that Addie had a team, a hive?
Okay. Addie Hive.
Addie Lambs. What would you call them? The Sycamores? What do you call them?
Oh, the freedom marchers. I don't know.
Fan fiction for justice? I'm not sure, but
yes, fan fiction for justice.
I didn't know anything existed outside of the doll and the damn books, and you all have just opened a whole new world, and I'm amused.
Yes.
I'm amused. Also, just quick side note. Thank you all, everybody who's been sending beautiful messages. There's been so many I can't respond individually, and it's been a heavy week. So it's nice to be in a space where I'm able to just kind of like laugh a little bit and decompress a little bit. So I appreciate all of your beautiful well wishes. And I'm sending love to my friends and my family who really need it. So I appreciate you all.
Yeah. With that being said, we have some shit to sell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
On September 18th. It is free. I cannot stress this enough. It is free.
Yes.
It is freer than we are, okay?
Nigga, 5-finger discount.
Okay. It's so free. It's married to a white woman.
Whoa.
So
that's free, nigga.
Yeah.
It's so free. It's Addie, nigga.
Okay. We have a virtual
Sorry.
Okay. We have a virtual event, which means you can access this from the comfort of your own comfy couch and or commode or a bathtub, wherever you choose to view media. You know, the train, if you have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
On the plane, if you have Wi-Fi, anytime. September 18th, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's going to be, a good time. It's literally going to be an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so don't be late, niggas, because it's going to be on time and it's going to be an hour.
Yes, it is hosted by our friends Shar and Dr. John. Yeah, media people we respect in media.
Yes, very much so.
Also, shout out to Dr. John Paul. They are going to be on the newest season of Nailed It.
September 15th.
Yeah.
September 15th.
I am excited.
I am so excited. It got lost amongst some other things, and I saw it later, and I was like, oh, nigga, I think I will be back. I will be in LA, like land by that time. I will be watching that. I will be but we love Dr. John Paul and Shar, friends to the show, become friends in real life, beautiful, beautiful souls, and we're really excited and honored to have them a part of this to help us to birth this little baby, nigga. Like, we should do some album covers.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Not the album covers we just did, but you know which album cover I'm talking about. I want to get you pregnant. Wait, that didn't sound right.
No,
that didn't sound right at all. You know what I mean.
Anyway, sign up at jadenxd.com. You don't have to, when it asks you for a login and password, you're creating a login for the website because you'll be able to log in and sign in, and that's how you'll be able to view it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good time, again, hosted by Shar Jothel and Dr. John Paul. With us, the cool thing, can we announce, like, the cool part of the location where we're shooting it from? Or should we wait?
Let's wait.
Okay.
Let's wait. We'll wait. Don't worry. We'll tell you all. We won't forget.
Yeah, it's pretty iconic, actually.
Yeah, it's actually really good energy and good juju, actually.
Yeah, yeah, but
and it's not that damn warehouse y'all keep posting. It's not that fucking where they did Independent Women and Batman. It's not there.
Oh,
what is that? The Popsicle? What is this? Is that what it's called?
It's also not at the studio where that what's that choreographed lady who did the Blueprint? What's her name? Aaliyah. You know how they all be. You don't watch YouTube. I know you're very busy, but I really want you to get into YouTube one day because they're so entertaining. I know today we're talking about young people, and this is right up the alley, right there. I've learned so much.
Can I be honest with you? Outside of the fact that I'm busy and just tired, searching YouTube and Netflix and all of that, TBH. I'm not one of them niggas that just like seeks out new things to watch. I know my lane. I know my ministry. It's very rare that I am the one who stumbles upon some shit. I think I stumbled upon The Little Fires Everywhere, and I stumbled upon a couple of things. I was like, oh, bitch. But for the most part, I don't. I take a recommendation. I look it up. I'll see if it appeals to me, and then, I go from there. Sometimes one show will lead me into another one, but I'm not one to just be like, let's just click that and try it out. YouTube, to me, is very much like shopping at TJ Maxx. I hate it. I don't like sifting through shit. I want to know exactly what I'm going for. I am a nigga who finds one outfit and will buy it in 7 colors. And I don't want to think too much about it. So YouTube overwhelms me. So when you want me to watch stuff, just send me links, nigga.
With that being said, we have a YouTube channel. Please sign up and subscribe to it. We'll be posting a video recaps of 90 Day Fiancé the other way every week.
All of that. Just because that's my ministry don't mean it's yours. I know you niggas like to search, so search us. I'll give you the content. I just won't watch it.
Yeah. Actually, let's take a break. And we'll be back after these messages. Hit it, Claude.
I'm gonna take my nigga to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride like a king. I'm gonna take my nigga to the Old Town Road. After these messages, we'll be right back.
In January 2005, the 3 guys were scratching their heads. They had shot videos of their friends, but there was no easy way to share it. So on February 14th, 2005, the 3 guys started working on their new love, YouTube, in Chad's garage. In the early days of YouTube, the entire company was being financed.
And we're black. So the reason why I brought up YouTube is because I have been watching Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay.
My guy. Until he tried to do Puerto Rican food. And then it was like, what are you doing, Gordon? But anyway.
I mean, he be trying to make soul food and stuff like that. But I will say, I'm sure it probably tastes better than the shithole places that, he be having to help. But, right. So, I haven't gotten to this episode yet. But leading from YouTube, I see he has a show called 24 Hours of Hell or something like that.
Oh.
Where he takes 24 hours to, turn over a restaurant to make it better and whatever. Remember how I said a couple of weeks ago, I hate when black folks get on TV and be like, damn, why are you embarrassing us?
Yeah, that doesn't embarrass me, man. For the most part.
Oh, I'm about to tell you in a second.
All right, well, let me just shut up.
So this restaurant in Louisiana, in New Orleans, they had a toaster oven that had a dead mouse inside of it, at a toaster, a thing. And so Gordon was like, y'all use this toaster, and y'all never noticed? They were like, well, we don't use that side of the toaster because it's broken. Because there is a dead mouse in it.
Y'all don't smell it? Like, you don't look in the appliances? You don't...
No, they don't. And, you know, watching these shows makes you better at, like, makes you, you know, appreciate the food that you do eat. So when you do go out, you be looking and be like, I know that's not right. I know y'all kitchen is dirty. Oh, I know y'all kitchen is nasty.
It stresses me out. I honestly, I have to, with the way that I am, you know how I am, I can't think about certain things. I know how kitchens operate. It could be the cleanest kitchen. If you are here in the city, there are some things you just cannot avoid. There are things you can try to prevent, but you can't fully avoid. And so I really just feel like maybe that's the reason for my very strong immune system. And I try not to think of sex because I would be bubble boy. Like, I know my capability and the what do y'all be seeing in niggas? Potential. So you
want to talk about a pandemic.
So I know if I really go into the inwards of my mind, nigga, it would be later for everything. You all would not see me, hear me, it would be nothing.
Most of us don't like being in crowds, but what could lead someone to have a hard time being in an open space like this? Agoraphobia is a fear of being in situations where escape is difficult.
Wow.
I can't. I love Gordon Ramsay, though, and I want to cook with him. And I want to shame him. I want to make like a classic soul food meal, but like I want to see his ways of how he starts the dishes, and then I want to figure out ways to shame him, but like in a friendly, mean banter, kind of like me and Crystal.
That's fair. What I've noticed that he is kind of like kinder and softer to black folks on his shows.
Yes, he's British.
Yeah, which is so funny because I was watching. Did you watch when RuPaul was hosting the Tonight Show last week when Simone was on?
I didn't watch it yet.
So Tandy Newton was one of the guests, and he and RuPaul asked like, "Oh, so you know you got the OBE, Order of the British Empire," and Tandy was like, "Yeah, I got it. I only accepted because my mother wanted it, but you know, British Empire, I know what they represent, so I didn't really want it, but
I know that's
to make my mother happy."
Is her mama white?
I was like, you know, I'm not sure.
Let me look.
But it was interesting for nobody's ever said like, oh, you know, out publicly, yeah, I took it, but I don't really want to because of what it represents. And I was like, well, really?
I really like that.
Go ahead, Tandy. Go ahead, beloved.
Let's see, early life. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. Her mother is Nyasha, a Zimbabwean member of the Shona Chiefly family, and her father is Nick Newton, an English laboratory technician and artist. So
that explains why she said the way what she said.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is if it's the other way.
So she do have a black mama.
That's good. So do I.
Okay, that's probably why she's, you know, got that. But I wonder why maybe her mother, well, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It depends.
But
yeah, young people is the thought of today.
Yes, it was inspired by a meme, I guess you would say, that I saw. I don't know what you would call it. But it was essentially a screenshot of a man who got a text message, and it says, "My young boo texted me, UDTM TMB. Baby Unc don't know what that mean."
Wait, say the acronym again.
My young boo texted me, in quotations, UDTM TMB. Now, let me see what the damn shit says.
Hold on, let me write this out. I feel like this is like some government crack code. What is it? Okay, so you...
Okay, here's a couple of guesses from Embrace Black Culture via Twitter.
Well, tell me the thing so I can spell it again so I can
UDTM TMB.
You down to meet tomorrow, maybe?
That's what one person said. Somebody said, you down to murder the Mario Brothers? Somebody said, I thought it was you down to move to my birthday. And now I see this don't make sense. You're dead to me. Tell me bye. Apparently DTM is do too much and TMB is text me back.
You do too much. Text me back. You know, I'm not necessarily the most religious on this show, but Jesus died so the full keyboard can live. QWERTY works.
Oh my God. That is how I learned. QWERTY, nigga. Put your fingers to the keyboard and QWERTY.
Okay. How great thou QWERTY. Okay.
Tell me you took computer classes without telling me you took computer classes. QWERTY,
power
nigga.
in QWERTY. Ooh, power.
Do they don't teach QWERTY to them anymore, do they?
I dare you to ask somebody who's 13 and say, what's home row?
Because let me tell you all, we used to take computer classes.
On Postmates, I'm telling you.
We had printed out diagrams that showed you what each key did. And the functions, but not these functions y'all got, not the command shift _ download G, which it was like simple functions, but they were functions. And we had little arrows and diagrams that showed us the basic functions of a Microsoft computer and its software.
Speed up your typing skills so you can get more accomplished. Mavis Beacon teaches typing is helpful for all skill levels, from beginner to advanced. To begin, enter your name.
Mavis Beacon and her pussy bow tie got us together. Seriously.
I still have my Microsoft, my little graduation, my little certificate up there for when I completed like Windows 95 or 7 or something.
I never got one of those. And and I felt like we should have got one because in the 5th grade, I felt like that shit was a fucking like incubator, like a think tank for like nerds and shit because we lived in San Jose or whatever. Why did I? Now I'm mad because I'm like, why the fuck did I get a damn certificate? Like I never.
Do you remember?
I can't use that in real life.
When they elevated and like we got word art, but then they started adding images in there, so it would be like them paper clips with the eyes and like glove heads, like Mickey Mouse heads, and you could put shit like that. Yeah, and you could put shit like that into your like word art into your little presentations and shit, and then they made like the colors more vivid.
My science project was sickening every year.
Let me tell you something.
That gold world art, you know which one?
With that 3-board.
Yeah. The tri-board.
We had the tri-board, nigga, and we printed out them letters, and that's how you knew somebody took the time for their science project. I miss a tri-board.
Yeah, me too. I was somewhere, and they were talking about, we went to the Grammy Museum, which is kind of, I mean, my homeboy has fashions in it because he's a stylist, so shout out to Apuja.
What's that? Wait, hey, hold on. Excuse me. I'm hosting kids.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a sleepover here last night. I mean, just one
Auntie.
kid. But yeah, but again, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Sorry, you heard that.
Babysitting the other day.
You heard that? You babysat?
Well, no, because they wanted me to watch her dog, and I was trying to.
I was like, "Who's Turtle?" Because I know it wasn't. Because I know it wasn't a kid, nigga.
Me with the kid. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take it down to Fiesta Cantina.
The fright.
Have a drink, okay?
You want some chips and salsa?
Okay, we can have right there, Weo, bitch, like on Santa Monica. He cute. Get his number for me.
I'm gonna go get me a horchata. You want one? So.
Yeah, exactly. Like, sir, I am 4. I don't understand the question.
I am. Anyway, back to the. Okay, what were you saying?
I've been saying a lot. Here's the thing. Young people, they don't, you know what I mean? I feel like language is going to become obsolete at some point. Because everything is so, how do you say it? McDonaldized, like super quick and stuff. And the only way to do that, everything is, how can we be the most effective in the quickest way possible? That's how Vine worked.
Yeah, that's why these kids don't know how to spell, because everything automatically types in for them. It just finishes the word. And that's the default. You got to take the shit off.
That's why these young people be WYDing you all the live long day, because they lack words. They lack words. You know why people do that? People will respond and ask you repeated questions because they are unable to produce the vocabulary to express their emotions. Pause. I need to tell you about a movie or a show that I watched.
Okay.
It is a Nigerian soap opera.
Oh, Nollywood.
Oh,
nigga, I love a Nollywood. Did it involve a stolen wallet?
No,
okay,
but it does involve stealing a country, stealing Lagos. So, it's called, I think it's called King of Boys. Oh, gosh. So, and the reason, it was, what I said brought up why I have to share the story with you and why you need to watch it. I don't think we should cover it, but I think it's something that you would enjoy. You and your husband can sit back and watch because it's highly entertaining. Okay. So, it opens with this woman, she's an older, Nigerian lady. You know how that works. And so she's in the bed, like praying to, God and, speaking Yoruba, I believe. And then all of a sudden, it's like this demon voice comes out and it's just like, you have to carry up. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what the fuck? so
I am Laburu. God's worst punishment in a person.
All of a sudden, she's been sent into exile because she was wrongfully accused of a crime. And, so allegedly. And, she was sent back because she was acquitted. And because, it was clearly there was corruption. And so all of like Nigeria, all of Lagos is like fearful of her or whatever. And she's very much like, so she had a little press conference. She was like, I'm not going to do the accent, but she was like, I just don't have the vocabulary right now to express what I'm truly feeling. But she was selling the promo. She was selling the story, even though she was about to kill everybody who was there.
And you watched this on YouTube?
No, it's on Netflix.
What is it called? Hold on.
King of Boys. Oh yeah, nigga. No, it's legit. It's episodic. It's like 7. It's a limited series.
Let's see.
Like I know we watch.
Oh, this is the lady. Okay.
Stuff.
Wait, there's a part 2. King of Boys: The Return of the King. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute.
That's what I saw. That's why I started with The Return of the King. Yep.
First of all, not them giving it to me as an 84% match. I fucking hate y'all. I blame this on you because we share an account.
Girl, we have a company account. What do you think?
But I have a profile, nigga. How did it seep? When a powerful businesswoman's political ambitions are threatened by her underworld connections, the ensuing power struggle could cost her everything. I feel like this needs to be a quarantine classic.
I don't know, man, because it's a lot to like digest in like a wait, what? Just like Who Killed Sarah? I told you should watch that. Well, you did watch that.
I didn't finish it, but I did start it.
Wait, did you finish Veep?
I have like 3 episodes left. Mm-hmm. I got like, about 3-4 episodes left. Season 7. Yeah, about 3-4 episodes left. And then I'll finish it. Because I binged through 6 and a half seasons. So I just needed a quick break. That's when I got on to, I said, well, let me just go finish Drag Race season 11. Let me go actually, and that's when I was telling you I got back into that. And then I went back to Veep. Then I got a little thrown off because then we had to start doing this 90-day shit, and then Love After Lockup, and all of the many other things. And then you niggas are asking for other new things. And then there's life. So, I only got 2 eyeballs, and and that nigga be tired.
Same. I feel you. Since we're talking about the youth and things.
The youth them. Let me look up some of these acronyms.
What is, we're not old, but, we're not young either. Do you feel like you're caught in between, like, I want to be young, but I'm like, nigga, I know my place?
Oh, wannabe is a very strong, I don't actually have any desire. Where I get caught in that purgatory place is what I told you before with the fashions. Like, I mean, there's there's places for me, but then sometimes I'll be looking at some of these things, but then also I have completely graduated from a fast fashion state. So
Same.
Yeah. And see, there's no in between. That's it. Let you young people listen. There is no in between your fast fashions prices and then the next level. That shit jumps and spikes. And see, the in between is what causes the in between, with you being like, nigga, I don't want to wear that shit because I don't want to go to Macy's. Macy's ain't got no in between.
No. Well,
or it's not my
they
kind.
Have fast fashion at Macy's.
That's what I'm saying. They have the fast fashions, but then they don't really have the shit that I want to wear. They don't have, and then some of this, and then it just jumps from like young people looking fast fashions to matronly.
Yeah. It goes from Wet Seal to Chico's very quickly.
And it's like, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I know. Like you know how like everywhere in LA, like everybody wears like all black and big white shoes?
Yeah.
I realized that's just not for me. You know what I mean? Like,
hell no.
It's literally just it's not for me. But I also am not at the point to wear like Carhartts and polos every day. It's like, what do you do?
See, I do love a Carhartt. However, not a polo.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not really ready to look like I work at Best Buy, No.
I don't think it's time for that. And that's not even your aesthetic. That's the thing, too.
No.
Like, you don't have to just automatically go to that because you start, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to be full Frankie out this bitch. And
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Because those green pants that I got for that photo shoot, comfortable. Like, who needs real, like, give me linen and woven things. Like, I don't need to...
Look at me. Look at me. Right now. I'm wearing like a burlap linen overalls. Like,
I know.
And you should see niggas in Flatbush when you just walk through. They're like, now where...
You belong on the other side of town.
Where did you come from? And I'm like, don't worry. There's no gentrifying over here. It's just an illusion, nigga.
Don't worry,
I just like
black.
to be comfy. Nigga. They do get confused, though. They get confused. And And then I got on this Blunt Blowing Mama t-shirt. You can go check out Blunt Blowing Mama. It says moms who smoke weed are not bad moms.
That's very true. Mm-hmm. Speaking of, let's take a weed break, and we'll be back after these messages. After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Aaron, thank you. This is all new for you this morning. A Buffalo mother warning all parents about the TikTok app. She says there is a hidden danger for young children and teens who might be using it.
Our 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley is hearing from that mom and an expert about protecting your family.
And we're black. We're talking about the Gen Z population, the eggplant population. You know.
I found an article that says the ultimate guide to teenage Gen Z slang in 2020. Let's see. Okay, I know some of these. This is not, nigga. This is not. Wait, they shorten for real?
Mm-hmm. FR.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
What's a henlo?
I'm telling you, people type in hieroglyphics nowadays.
Wait, I'm really trying to find... Okay.
Addie went to school and everything, all just for us not to use real English anymore. That's crazy.
These niggas put R in for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because
TFW.
it takes too long.
What's TFW? Oh no, for that feeling when.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
The fuck when? Same thing.
What the fuck is a VSCO girl? See, this is why these new people. That's why these kids is they're GMOs. Okay. Yes, that's the camera shit. But what is a Vasco girl?
It's the type of girl that uses that app, you know, like the girls that, you know, the influencer chicks. You know?
Let's see. A style that typically includes scrunchies, oversized t-shirts, Crocs, or Birkenstock. Wait, hold on now. Hydro flask, wearing little to no makeup. What the fuck is a hydro flask? Being passionate about saving the turtles by using metal straws. Well, global warming is a thing. As well as editing their okay, well, that's where they lost me. Using
the app. Chipped tooth. I do not like metal straws, BT dubs.
Well, nigga, what do you do? Are you like accosting the what are you doing when you drink?
No, you know how sometimes it'll just like accidentally knock your teeth, and my teeth are muy sensitive.
Well, so does a fork, but you still use it.
No, because I have to physically put the fork in my mouth. I mean, with a straw, sometimes you'll just like go and it'll just be like, damn, nigga, like you knocked me out.
What's a yeet?
This is why I have... It's an African yam. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Yeet is like when you throw something, it's a
How do you know that? And what is the sound you make? Yeet? What is it?
Yeah, it's exactly that.
That's fucking stupid.
It's from Vine.
Okay, wait. Now I'm looking at another one. 35 trending Gen Z slang phrases.
I used to spend hours on Vine. Like, mind you, 6-second songs or 6-second videos. So therefore, I'm like, I don't know how many videos I've watched just because, they're 6 seconds. But the young people, they have their own way of communicating. They do it through like video and shucking and jiving on the internet.
Okay, wait a minute. I got some more. CEO is not a Gen Z term. What are you all doing?
CEO.
E-boy and e-girl, that's a thing?
Maybe in the
they're
Blanquito
similar
community?
to being semi-emo or goth. Those e-girls are all about sad boy music.
Oh.
There's a Japanese girl group called e-girls. Okay, hold on. I'm baby, meaning feeling helpless or not capable in a certain area of your life. You might want to try the Gen Z term, I'm baby. Example, you can't be mad at me because I'm baby. What?
Earl, this is your baby. Baby, this is your daddy.
Hi, I'm the baby, brand new, just out. Gotta love me. Come on, gotta love me.
This is what happens. Actually, I can't say that publicly.
I know. But I definitely had that conversation the other day. You know, we've evolved, but also...
I was gonna... let's just... I just say...
but I told you I had to, I told Noah, I was like, nigga, by your age, I was making grilled cheese and mac and cheese on the stove, nigga. I was letting myself in the house, and you just here. Didn't everybody complain about their 25-year-old brother or sister? They'd be like, this nigga won't get a job. They live up in my mother. And I'm like, 25? Well, by that time, I'd had 12 apartments. Like,
okay.
What is happening?
2 degrees by then, shit.
Wait, I'm curious. Wait. Oh, okay, that's a win. Never mind. A W. Okay, all right. Keep going. There goes that TFW again, nigga.
The fuck win. That's what I read it as. When I was in college, my best friend Toyin, she would be like, that's when BFF came about, when that commercial out of IDK My BFF Joe. So Toyin would be like, what does BFF mean? So somebody would be like, best friend forever. She was like, oh, I thought it meant best fucking friend. And I was like, yeah, it does. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Bougie is not a Gen Z term.
No, it's not. It's an auntie term.
Neither is finna.
I think a lot of times these lists that they compile are just when they see viral tweets. They assume that the people who go viral are Gen Z. And it's like, no, old niggas are funny too.
Yeah, we are. But, I'm looking at this, USA Today. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. These niggas jump right on the... What's a chuggy? Wait, is that a derogatory term for us?
What you called me?
A chuggy describes millennials who are trying too hard to be trendy or in style. Oh, I ain't that. That's what you was just talking about. So there's a word for that. Did you know there was a word named chuggy?
I thought it was... Why can't we just use poser or just sad?
I like sad. Sad is classic. She's sad.
It's just sad. It goes with everything.
Yeah, it's like the nigga we keep talking about who show back up to the high school and don't stop hanging out with that. Damn, that nigga is sad.
It's
what happened to that?
Sad is the balsamic vinegar of emotions. It goes with everything.
Gen Z ruined it for me, and somebody's gonna fuss at me, but I don't care. I just really miss the term sick. You're sick.
Yeah.
You're sick. I told you my grandfather said the world is a hospital and everyone in it is sick.
That's very true. I always tell people, I quote, Matchbox 20, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell.
I know, right now, you can't tell.
Can't. Right.
I don't like this no capping. I hate that became a thing.
Yeah.
And why did they shorten dead? Slang. Why'd they take the A out of dead, nigga?
I don't even have a clever joke for you. I don't know.
What?
I'm telling you, common misspellings is just the thing to do. I like I said, I don't really care for N-word, internet.
This is not, I don't think it's just them.
Things. Like, you know what used to get on my nerves and still does?
What?
We were just talking about this the other day. Like, stupid slang, like, it's the blank for me. I was just like,
I use it in satire because it's fun.
And then they got a whole song about it. I just hate when when people on the internet turn things into everywhere else. And it's just like, well, it's the so-and-so for me. And it's like, is it?
It's the bop for me. What'd they say?
I don't know. Booty chatter. I don't know.
Jade Next Deep Booty Chatter Volume 3 this week. I told every fucking week, nigga, it's finna be booty chatter. I think that's the new book.
It's like booty talk. It's gonna be a version of booty talk. Girl, you saw Booty Chatter 87? Yeah, it's the best one.
I'm curious to find out more about these, because when I saw that chug, I never knew what a chuggy was. I never heard of a chuggy.
That sounds like a derogatory word. It sounds like a slur.
It is a derogatory word. But it isn't, but not as derogatory as nigger. Don't you whites try it. Don't you motherfuckers try it. I'm actually, the ultimate guide to, did I read that one?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I read that one. That wasn't good.
It's really like, I also don't have young people around me much. I mean, it makes sense for you because you have a kid, but I'm like, I don't. You know how like at like industry events that we have to go to for work or whatever. And I've noticed that there's a lot of. What happened?
I'm just gonna read you the very first short paragraph of this article.
Okay.
The first 5 are just quotes.
Okay.
Gonna yeet myself out of here. Oof, fat mood. Weird flex, but okay. Damn, she's thick AF. But thick has 2 C's. Y'all are not Crips. Okay, boomer. If these sentences sound like an aneurysm given sentence, it means you've been long unplugged from the collective subconscious of young people. In other words, you're old.
I don't think that makes us old. I just think that makes us appreciate QWERTY.
I am of the QWERTY generation, and I'm proud to. I actually don't want to use this stuff. I don't want to say this.
I am not a millennial. I am a QWERTY.
Yeah, I'm QWERTY, nigga. QWERTY is that space in between Gen X and millennials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
QWERTY.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're QWERTY.
QWERTY.
QWERTY. QWERT YUIOP ASDFG. You see why I can't pull up more of this shit? Because they don't be talking about shit.
No, they don't. And it's just a bunch of just,
I'm going
just
to
teens.
I can't get into, but I feel like I need to know what these are going to mean. But as Noah gets older, there's going to be more of these.
There is. She's going to talk to you in solely emojis at one point.
Klingon. Click, click, bloop. Mm-hmm. And it's just going to be the noises of when they've taken all the vowels out of the fucking words. Yeah, so now they've added the D in front of the Z for Zaddy.
Like I said, by the time Noah's 18, conversations is going to be a series of hoots and clicks. You know what I mean? Like, no one communicates. They just don't use their words.
They all sound like Jada Sophia.
Yeah, they're all bereft of vocabulary.
Bereft. Oh my God, you're right. I found another one because one of the terms is skirt. And skirt could be a person, a style, an aesthetic, a type of music, and for some a way of life. It originated in the trap music era and constitutes many elements that stemmed from that. They are now called skirt. That is skirt. That is a word. That's a term. That's not a sound effect. That's a term. Nigga. It's not an ad-lib.
So can you use them in a sentence? Like, how would it be like an adverb or something?
Well, you tell me. I just gave you the definition. So you use skirt in a sentence.
But I don't know how you can make it as a person, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the definition of as a person?
Nigga, how the fuck do you make skirt into a way of life? You are asking me impossible questions.
I'm asking the hard-hitting questions.
I am not Linda Ellerby, and I don't fucking know. They built the tower, and God confused the languages, nigga. And I don't know what the fuck these niggas be talking about. They said skirt is a way of life. I'm officially detached.
Yo, that's
nigga,
the case.
they changed the spelling of small. They say small. SMOL. It's like Swedish. It's like shopping at a fucking IKEA, nigga. What?
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. It all does look like Dutch, don't it?
It does. Which size sheet should I get? The small.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Side table.
Skirt.
The square bedroom collection.
That's when they conjugated nehu to nehi. So that's the square skirt is the conjugated skirt. Oh my God.
Square collection.
Nay. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
A hoot.
Can I tell you though? Because you told me to go in and listen to Abe's inserts, so I did. And we're back with them weird ass fucking commercials. Like literally, we're gonna be having a conversation right now. Where we're like, skirt, Napa know how, skirt, and then come back. This shit is. Just,
I know.
These Kool-Aid man ass commercials are back.
I know, it's because the optimization it'll come on randomly. I've been trying to fix it, but I do listen to this show. And be like, like. When we did This Is a Christmas thing, and all of a sudden it was like that, but no how. And what's the other one we got now? It's like a Nabisco or something.
Oh, I don't.
Oh my goodness. It'd be killing me when they put like the Spanish ones in. I'd be like, yes, you better know where I live.
Todo mundo. You better know where I live.
Yes. Okay, I live right next to Mexico.
They keep giving me them local commercials where they having all the Caribbean people tell everybody to get vaccinated.
Oh no, we're talking about 90 Day Fiance on the
that's on the tubes of you, nigga.
Because I have so much to discuss.
Make sure you all tune into YouTube because I have so many thoughts. Like when I tell you 90 Day Fiance was a beautiful distraction from real life because that mess, Leandro. Ooh, can't wait.
Oh no, it's Leandro. Because he drags it out.
He does. He be looking so... Anyway, we're going to get to it on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're going to get to it on YouTube.
Let's make today a short episode. It's a light day.
Yeah.
keep it light. Got a lot of things going on.
Yes.
Doesn't mean the content stops, because you can hit us over at Patreon for $7 holla, where you get videos multiple times a week, and on YouTube every week now with 90 Day Fiancé plus more. More content.
And if you just asked yourself, what the fuck was that? Well, just remember we're the blackest show about nothing.
It's black, and the show is about squat.
Yes, but we wanted
egg.
to check in with you all this week. We won't keep it long. We just wanted to check in with you all. Again, thank you for the distraction. Thank you for the beautiful wishes. And we'll see you niggas on Patreon.
Yes. Adios, muchachos, muchachas, and muchachins.
Bye.
Bye.